All right, let's go to society.
Hang on to your butt flaps. It's time for a mini samurai movie jam.
Death Row Psycho, so what? They had it coming anyway, right?
Our music.
I guess that goes for me too.
Yeah, but you're different.
Different.
I don't know, because you're my Psycho.
Welcome to Gamer.
I love it, dude. I love this phoenix rising of these intros. It's just like, it's this, and I made up words, but now it's the movie, and it's so awesome. Hey, welcome to Samurai Movie Jams, episode about Gamer. We do a mini jam every other week about a movie that we just like to watch or have liked to watch, see if it still holds up. And this week we are doing Gerard Butler's Gamer.
What's your history with Gamer, and why did you want to jam about it?
Well, my history of it is I watched it a long time ago. I think it was right around when Gerard Butler was coming up in the world. Like after 300, it was like, this is the baddest man on the planet, so he needs to be in more movies. And that's correct. I remember having a super good time watching this. I always want to call him Anthony Michael Hall. What's his name?
Michael C. Hall.
Michael C. Hall. See, it's too close. That's too close. He should have just picked a different one.
It's Michael B. Jordan.
It's B. Michael A. Jordan's really good at basketball. Michael B. Jordan is the boxer. Because B.
And A for...
basketball. But yeah, so I remember having a good time with it and had cool action and stuff, and that's about all you need to be in my world at that time in my life. So I figured, let's watch it again.
Awesome.
Yeah.
If anyone wanted to reach out to us, how could they do that?
Well, you would reach out to samuraimoviejam@gmail.com, or you can follow us on all our socials. We're on Facebook, Instagram, TalkTick, Spotify, all that stuff.
Yeah, how about YouTube? Subscribe there. That would be great.
That would be super great.
All right, before we get into this...
Yeah, what's your history with the movie?
My history?
Yeah.
Exactly the same. I watched it when it came out. Super fun movie. It's not a thinker. Put it on whenever you want. It's completely rewatchable. That's my history with it.
Yeah.
Before we get into it, we got to find out.
What's Dave's button for today?
I hit strings, but now I'm free. There are no strings on me.
Terry Crews is a fucking crazy person in this movie with his dick hanging out.
When's his dick hanging out?
Oh, when he's in the locker room, you don't see it, but you can see it swanging in there. He's so nice on everything that I see. He's like on America's Got Talent, and he's like, "Hi, what are you gonna do today? Oh, you're gonna fart in a jar? That's awesome, man. Go out there and live your dream." And then he bounces his titties, and everybody runs out there. Yeah, he's so likable and everything. And in this one, he's just like, "I'm gonna cut your dick off and make you eat it."
And this is the first thing I probably ever saw him in.
Yeah, it was either this or he's in the Friday movies. I think one of the Friday movies. Yeah, after the big one, cross-eyed guy. Beep. I can't think of his name now, but you know what I'm talking about. Once he couldn't be in them, I think Terry Crews took over for him.
How the hell do I know?
Anyway, Terry Crews was super crazy in this, and I was all for it. It was great.
This movie was released in 2009. In fact, September 4th, 2009. Do you know what else came out in September of 2009?
No.
I'll tell you.
Tell me, because I want to know if I made the right choice watching this.
Star Trek.
The one with
the original TV show.
Pine.
It looks older.
It looks really old.
But
they tried it.
Actually, 2009, which is effects-wise, they build the... No, it's, one Chris Pine.
Okay.
9, it was an claymation thing, I think, or just animation with the little character. Mm-hmm. Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, another animation.
I like that.
Yeah, me too.
Good movie.
Jennifer's Body.
Ooh.
I haven't seen it.
It's on your list.
I know.
So you're going to eventually for homework.
Yeah, I want to see it. It's like a cult classic that I could probably find a cool scene to draw or paint. Mm-hmm. Fame.
I want to live forever. Is it that one?
Yeah.
Well,
for sure.
That was an old 80s show.
I want to learn how to time fly. No, it's a remake of it. Oh. But it still is that song.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then Paranormal Activity, the song from that.
Oh, no, I peed my pants again. Oh, no, peed my pants again. That was one of the scariest things I've ever seen in my life.
Absolutely.
That was the first movie I can ever remember going, oh, beep. Oh, no.
Just hiding in your shirt.
No way, don't do anything.
I wish I had a turtleneck.
Yeah. Watching it through your vagina hands. Like, yep.
And Surrogates, which is kind of funny because it's like a lot of similarity there between Surrogates and this in terms of
I don't know if I saw that.
sitting in a chair and plugging into another
nature.
person.
Who's in
Surrogates is with
Surrogates?
Bruce Willis. You had to have seen Surrogates. It's Bruce Willis.
I know you'd think, but I also hadn't seen Hudson Hawk until however
I
long.
made you watch it.
Yeah. I don't think I've seen, sir.
All right. Well, you're gonna watch a preview later and see if you saw that thing.
Okay.
If not, I'll make that homework just because it's Bruce Willis and you gotta watch it, not because it's an amazing movie. Okay. Rotten Tomatoes for Gamer. Critics said 29%.
Yeah.
Audience said 39%.
So what's IMDb?
IMDb said 5.7. Dave, why don't people like this movie?
I don't know. I do know. I think that is a bit verpy. Like, did you get motion sick watching this movie? Because I could see where a lot of people probably watch this and went, Jesus Christ.
Can we slow down, please?
Does everything have to happen at once? And I totally get it. Like it's very frenetic and like the camera's going everywhere. And
And I don't know if I've ever used the word visceral, but I think it applies here.
oh yeah, absolutely.
Just with the grossness and the sex stuff and it's just like
Yeah.
sticky,
There's a lot-
gross, greasy.
Okay, we could deal with it now, I guess. I've seen a ton of horror movies, a lot, and I've seen a lot of gore in my world. That fat f***er dipping waffles
Do you like waffles? Yeah, we like waffles.
into that bowl of syrup and rubbing his belly is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen put to film. And then licking his lips and
Just the way he's lit and how moist he is.
God, it's so good. Just sweaty and
Yes. And the way they light him, he's almost like this yellowish green vomit color.
I know, and they want you to think he's disgusting.
Yeah,
And they did
obviously.
a fantastic job of it. Because I just, oh no! And then you, as if it's not bad enough that
yeah.
you're sitting there eating waffles
Do you like waffles? Yeah, we like waffles.
like chips. You've got to, you can't just dip it a little so that you get some syrup on it and then take a bite like a chip. No, hand into the fucking syrup.
Yeah,
and,
man.
Oh, I
You
hate
got some
his
licking.
guts. There's a reason he probably never made a movie again because everybody went, ew, were you that guy?
You know,
no way.
that guy too was double knuckling it. He got to his second knuckle to get that syrup off.
Yeah, it just licking his.
Just watching it, I paused the movie and went for a run real quick.
Yeah, I guess this is the reverse of the Bourne Identity, where
Yes.
you see someone that's working
Yeah.
out really good. Now it's like, I can't be that. It can't be that for me. Yeah, no, God, just terrible, viscerally disgusting. Absolutely. Okay,
So that's why people don't like it. I get it. So for better or worse than IMDb, I'm going to do something a little bit different.
Yeah.
The theme is people inside video games, but instead of just telling me whether the single movie is better or worse than Gamer, I'm going to give you 5 movies,
Okay.
including Gamer, and I need you to rank them from the worst movie to the
Okay.
best movie in terms of IMDb score.
We've got 5 here. We've got Gamer, Free Guy, Ready Player One, Wreck-It Ralph, and Tron 1982.
You know what? Flip it. Do best to worst.
Best to worst?
Yep. What is
Okay.
the best movie IMDb score on that list?
I'm going to say the best I am scree. Okay, number 1 is Wreck-It Ralph.
It is with a 7.7.
Yep. Number 2, this is where everything gets difficult. Number 2, I will say Ready Player One.
Steven Spielberg, of course. So 7.4, Ready Player One.
All right, I'm 2 for 2. Number 3, I'm going to say Tron 1982.
Sorry.
Free Guy, isn't it?
Free Guy
That's what
with a
I meant.
7.1.
Brian, edit out where I'm right, okay? Okay,
I'll edit out all the times you're right. No problem.
edit me being right, I meant to say. Damn it.
I got a little dick. It's pathetic.
Okay, so number 4 is 1982, and number 5, with a bullet in its head, I guess, is Gamer.
Gamer. Yep.
It's weird to me because it's not that bad. This isn't like holy crap bad, but that is worse scores than a lot of movies that are way worse than this one.
I get a 5.7. I'm fine with that. Actually,
Sure.
our sweet spot happens to be between 5 and 6 on IMDb.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, the other ones are
100%.
good too, but like those movies that are in between 5 and 6 are those ones that you could just toss on and not think about it and really enjoy yourself.
Yeah. And for Rotten Tomato scores, we usually live in the world of anything 50% or over, we would be okay with. But if we looked at this sight unseen and saw 30 something, we'd skip it.
Yeah.
And then we would have missed out on this. And I like it. Uh-oh.
All right, I have another thing. This is going to be Order of Death in the game Slayer. Same 5 movies, but the main characters. You got Cable, you got Guy from Free Guy, you've got Parzival from Ready Player One, Wreck-It Ralph, and young Jeff Bridges from Tron. They're in the game Slayer.
Yeah. So do they have their powers, though?
They have their powers. They're their character.
Okay.
But there's no one controlling them.
So they're all unplugged.
Button.
Yep.
Button.
Oh.
No one's controlling them.
I hit strings, but now I'm free. There are no strings on me.
I do funny things because Brian tells me to. The first one out, I think, is going to be young Jeff Bridges.
Feel like I'm a magnet, but I attract.
He just throws a frisbee at him.
He's throwing frisbees around. Everybody else has guns. He's just going to instantly get...
He can't hide.
Right.
He's glowing.
Yeah. Everybody can see him. I think number 2 is going to be Ralph from Wreck-It Ralph, unfortunately.
I'm bad, and that's good. I will never be good, and that's not bad.
Because he's just so dopey and dumb. And I saw him in Wreck-It Ralph. I saw him in a situation kind of like this
Right.
with aliens. And he was shockingly terrible. Just
lucked out. He lucked.
Just, fell over and tripped over his own face.
But if you die outside your game, you don't regenerate.
No, so he's toast.
All right, he's gone.
Poor Ralph is gone. Next out, we're going to do Guy from Free Guy.
I feel like
I don't
he
know.
might be more capable.
Yeah.
Maybe if it's beginning of the movie, but end of Free Guy where he's taught
Pulling all
himself.
things, yeah. And I think that this is the battle at the end is Guy from Free Guy pulling all his new skills out against Parzival from Ready Player One.
Who doesn't have a lot of skills, but
He's
has
got all
gadgets.
these gadgets, and he can suits and mechs and all kinds of stuff that he can pull out to fight. I think that Cable is capable as he is with a gun. I don't think he does much against a huge Spider-Man mech that steps on him. So, final fight here is Guy against Parzival, and Parzival wins, I think.
Wow.
Because he's got a bunch of magic weapons and whatever. And
The
Free
Iron
Guy
Giant
has,
shows up. And
Free Guy just has Hulk hands and stuff. His are just more goofy and he has less skills. Parzival's been playing video games forever. He's in the life. So Parzival's life and who's the kid that's controlling Cable for most of this? Simon, is that his name?
Yes.
They're kind of the same guy.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that in terms of how much they know video games, because that would help in a video game, obviously.
Right. It's just now occurring to me how much
You know
Gamer
about these 5?
is about Ready Player One, kind of that same thing where there's this
Go into the
huge
Oasis.
thing going to the Oasis, except his more's. I would much rather be in Simon's where you just lay in a bed and have a bunch of people you want to see my titties? I would rather be in that one than have to put on a whole suit and all that stuff. you know?
Inside of a van.
Right.
On a treadmill.
In a van down by the river.
I wonder when Ready Player One was written, because maybe they kind of stole this from Gamer.
Let's just say they did. How
Look it up on
dare
the
they?
internet.
Here he goes. Onto the internet.
On your mark, get set. We're riding on the internet.
August 16th, 2011.
So after.
It was published on that date. So 2 years before that, probably saw a Gamer and said, what if it was old school video games though? And there was we
go.
cracked it. We're the first to the egg, Brian. You have to drive through King Kong's taint. See, that's what they didn't tell you. Go
Yeah.
backwards.
You gotta
That's
go
a great
backwards to
movie.
go forward.
We got to do that as a mini jam.
Absolutely. I love that movie.
Yeah, it's good.
All right.
Since we hit on Steven Spielberg last time. Speaking of have you bidet yet?
No.
Brian! It's been a week. What are you doing? You're disgusting. Here's what's happened to me since the whole bidet thing. It's now I look at people, I'm like, you're disgusting, you regular wipers. But now I can't. I have to shower after every time. I've turned into Tiny Tim. God dang it.
Director
Anyway,
for Gamer. Mark Neveldine.
He directed music videos.
Did he?
It sure looked like
you
he
would
did.
think so.
Yeah.
You will not be surprised by some of the stuff he directed, though. Married to and has 3 kids with the lady from Drag Me to Hell. That's Allison Lohman. She's also in this And she was the young Sandra Bloom in Big Fish, which I didn't connect those.
Oh, okay.
Kind of interesting. Some other things that he's directed.
Yeah.
Crank.
Yeah.
Does that make sense or does that make sense?
Duh.
Yeah.
They probably saw him and said, well, yeah, there's something else you could do if you want to do something that'll make people throw up.
It'll be exactly the same thing. It's
Right.
just a different actor.
It's just a different guy.
Crank, high voltage.
Yeah. Colon high volt.
What comic book character should Statham have been?
Or could be still.
Yeah, still.
I wouldn't mind seeing him. I don't know. Well, he could be a good Wolverine.
I was thinking that too,
Yeah.
because we talked on the last episode about how Hugh Jackman was a little bit too big for it.
Right.
And you need someone a little bit smaller. And I think that Statham's actually a little smaller than
Yeah. And he's right about the right age to do it and whatever. But any gristled old dude, he could probably be pretty good at.
I don't know why I thought this, but probably because he always has his shirt off in his movies.
Yeah.
But he played the guy with the hawk. Like if you had the old toy, it was like an orange helmet that the hawk guy wore, and he had these things sticking up.
Hawkman.
Yeah, that's what I figured it was. I did
Because
from
that
Justice
seems so
League.
simple. It can't just be Hawkman. But yeah, he'd be an awesome Hawkman, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, because he was kind of an older guy, and he should do that. Sign him up. That's free. You get that for nothing. Hollywood.
The guy also directed Ghost Rider, Spear to Avenge It.
That also makes sense.
Yeah.
Have you seen that?
No.
Have you seen the first one?
Yeah, Nicolas Cage one, right? Yep, I saw that
They're
first.
both Nicolas Cage, but yeah, the second one is far worse.
Oh, I have not seen the second one.
You will.
I enjoyed the first one. I know it
it's
didn't.
good.
Yeah.
It's stupid Nicolas Cage stuff.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Brian Taylor also directed this. He's basically all the same stuff, plus a few more, but including Hellboy: The Crooked Man he directed.
Gross.
Writers on this, the same two guys who directed, but they also wrote Jonah Hex.
That's not a good movie either.
I didn't hate it, but I just like
it's
Josh
not-
Brolin.
Yeah, it's not like
scored
necessarily
correctly, yeah.
bad, but it's
Yeah, not scored great. Starring a man with a legal degree from Glasgow University and who has a reputation as one of the nicest actors around, Gerard Butler.
and one of the baddest MRFers to ever be put to film. 300 was whoa.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
gotta watch that again.
Yeah.
I've watched that in a long
And
time.
the Tonight We Died in Hell and all the stuff that everything he says in 300 is so badass. And then because it's based on a comic book, whatever. But in this too, he's just like, he looks like he will kill you at all points.
Top 3 for Gerard Butler.
I could only think of 2.
Okay, go.
Number 2 is Gamer, and number 1 is 300.
Okay, great. He was also in Reign of Fire.
Oh,
you like that movie?
Yeah, duh. But he was barely in it. He
Yeah.
wasn't like a bad so and so like he is in these two.
How to Train a Dragon.
Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah. Law Abiding Citizen.
Oh yes, that's definitely.
You like that movie a lot.
I love that. That's going to be a mini jam, absolutely.
Yeah, and then P.S. I Love You, which you said you wanted to be a mini jam.
I do want that to be a mini jam.
I will make it a mini jam
I know you
someday.
will.
What if Gamer was just the middle of P.S. I Love You? So they meet.
In society?
Maybe.
Yeah.
But then he has to go to Slayer and he knows he's going to die. So he sets up this intricate reveal of gifts for her for after he dies in Slayer.
Well, he's an extra asshole then because he's got like another wife and kid out in the world. And he's just, I got to go. Just some notes because I'm sweet.
Kathy Bates will give him to you. It's fine.
Yeah. You just hear the little tippy toe sound as he leaves the room. Love it.
Which comic book character should Gerard Butler be?
Boy, he could be anything too. It would be cool to see him maybe play like a older Batman.
Nice. He wanted to be Batman. I feel like he was up for it at the same time Ben Affleck was.
Yeah, probably was. If he played like a Nightfall Batman or something like that, that'd be cool.
I specifically said comic book characters because at first I had superheroes, but I was like, well, they could be bad guys too.
Yeah. Dr. Doom, they'd have to do his face, but I feel like Gerard Butler's voice would be really good for Dr. Doom too. Red Skull, they'd be good to see. A lot of the bad guys all look like they got their faces busted. None of them are pretty. So.
Yeah. He's got to be a good guy, just a badass.
Yeah, I think he does. And there's a lot of Justice League, like Green Lanterns and stuff that he could be in. On the spot here, there's a couple of blaring answers. Reach out to us at samuraimovie@gmail.com and give me all the answers I couldn't think of right here.
Also in this, Dexter Morgan. He was also in a show called 6 Feet Under. Did you ever watch that?
No.
My
I've
friend
seen
Dana's like
clips of it.
That's his best performances in
Yeah.
6 Feet Under. And I started watching the first episode and I was very bored.
Yeah.
So I didn't continue. Sorry,
It's
Dana.
about death.
Yeah.
Like a funeral home, right?
Yes.
So, yeah.
It's one of those uplifting, feel good shows.
Yeah.
We're going to keep it going. Which comic book character for Michael C. Hall? Could he be the Joker or the Riddler? Or
He could be the Riddler, I think. He'd be
Yeah?
a good Riddler. Or he could be like Mr. Fantastic, like a super smart guy.
yeah.
The Hulk. He could be a good Bruce Banner.
Oh,
maybe.
sure.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. If you ever
Yeah.
need to recast it, back when he was young enough to do it. The second cousin, once removed of comedian Richard Pryor, Ludacris.
He sure is in here.
He
saying
is.
things twice a lot.
He was in Hustle and Flow, Max Payne, and a bunch of the Furious movies. A member of the Cherokee Nation in Oklahoma, Amber Valletta. She was Allegra in Hitch, which co-starred Kevin James, who also starred in Solo Mio. David, the universe is talking to us naturally.
I'm not watching that
You need to watch that movie.
No. I'm not watching Solo Mio. The end.
Oh, Solo Mio.
I'll never watch you.
Announced to his mother at the age 2.5 that he was going to be an actor after watching a Jackie Chan movie. It's Logan Lerman. Please, that's Simon. in the
Yeah.
movie. Top 3.
Jesus.
This will surprise you. I knew this would be a thing that you
He
like.
did look familiar, and I feel like he was in stuff that I like.
But like as a kid too. So
Yeah.
he was William Martin in The Patriot. Never would have guessed that.
No,
the little boy, his little boy that has to shoot the guns and do all that stuff.
Yeah.
He was young Nick Marshall in What Women Want.
Okay.
He was in The Butterfly Effect, number 23, 3:10 to Yuma, Perks of Being a Wallflower, Percy Jackson, Fury,
Yeah.
and Bullet Train.
Percy Jackson was the other thing that I recognized him from.
Right.
And I don't mind those movies. They're pretty good.
I only watched the first one and it was fine. President Mountain Dew Camacho in Idiocracy. Terry Crews was in this.
Yep.
And the bad guy from Spawn, John Leguizamo.
With one real gross tooth. I couldn't stop looking at it.
What's one of your favorite roles of John Leguizamo?
Clown from Spawn. He's really good in that.
Yeah. I love him in John Wick. He's so small of a role. He's great in real small roles.
Bad Movies Rule is going to hate what I am about to say, but The Pest is one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life. I watched that movie so many times, and it's so bad. There's no redeeming qualities about it whatsoever, except for John Leguizamo acting like he is straight, like, did a line and went, okay, what are we doing? Here's a Monese. Yeah, it's so stupid and funny. I love it. It might be a mini jam.
Make it.
But I guess that Bad Movies Rule, they've been yelling at him to do it, and I think that
Maybe we should stay away from.
no way.
territory.
I don't think he's gonna. I think that James has drawn a line in the sand with The Pest.
Reviews. Let's review this thing.
All right,
Not us.
Whistle.
Here's some reviews from other people. Here's a bad one from Brian Eggert.
Oh, it's always a Brian. Hey, want to hear a weird thing again?
Yes.
Because the simulation is running here. Simulation alert.
Free your mind.
Went to Starbucks this morning to pick up my coffee and to get my little croissant and whatever. And they put the Starbucks little bags for you to grab on the go. My food was in a bag and the sticker on it said David H. The bag next to it was the same sandwich with a sticker on it that said Brian B.
That's my name and initial. Wow. Did you take a pic?
No, because the guy was coming right behind me and I didn't want to be standing there going, hey, hold on, this is going to be so fun to my friend. And take a picture of his sandwich. He'd be like,
What are you doing?
I don't want that anymore.
I also know a Brian B.
You're Brian B. My best friend's name is Brian B. So weird, right? But we're not best friends. You're a stranger.
Get in here. Selfie.
Look, Brian B. I found another Brian B.
All right, back to the reviews. Brian said, a hostile movie that pretends to contain some semblance of criticism toward escalating video game brutality and social detachment, but its commentary is presented underneath an orgy of Hollywood movie violence and gratuitous boob close-ups.
What's nothing wrong with a boob close-up.
Right, but like, who uses gratuitous in front of boob close-up?
That's kind of gratuitous, isn't it?
Here's a good one from Chris.
Hey, Chris.
In the space of 90 minutes, we get a body count that has to be in the triple digits, loads of TNA, and even a full-on musical number.
And that's one of my favorite parts of the movie, if not my favorite part of the movie.
All right, let's review this thing ourselves.
Okie dokie. We have a 5-point samurai scale.
Yeah, how does that work?
Well, we have 5 categories, each of which you can get 10 points.
What if I wanted to give him a little bit more than that?
Well, then you can give it 11. So the highest score that a movie could get would be 105.
10?
Get off your ass, let's do some math. Math.
55, 110. I was right.
Yeah, you were. I know. I was just saying, I could give 100, but you... Anyway, you can get 11 points per category. And the first category here is... What's your story? And the story of Gamer is pretty simple. Facebook has came out into the world, and now people can be actual avatars, living people that have computer chips that have replaced their brain cells, and now other people can control real people out in this society world, which is kind of unclear. Like, do they have just a stadium where everybody walks around in, or a city or something?
How the hell would I know?
Anyways, and then the offshoot of that was Slayers, where they take death row inmates, and there's a video game where you control an actual person and kill other death row inmates. And if you win 30 battles, you get to go free. And our hero, Cable, is doing very well for himself. He's won 26 matches and hilarity ensues.
Right, and you also find out that he is in there for murder, but he was being a puppet to kill his partner.
Yeah.
This was all a thing to make super soldiers, but they used the tech to make these video games instead.
Yep.
Michael C. Hall's the overall bad guy. He plans on controlling everybody. Mm-hmm. Actually adopts their daughter so that he has control over them.
Yeah.
If you explain this plot to somebody, they're going to watch the movie.
Oh, yeah.
It sounds awesome.
It does sound awesome. And they did a good job, because us talking about it even right now, I'm realizing that it's sounding kind of convoluted. But
Yeah.
they do a good job of like explaining it without being too preachy.
Yeah.
Like or exposition dumps or whatever.
Right.
There's a interview that kind of talks about it and kind of gives it to you in that, which is more palatable for me. Like, if I feel like I'm watching a TV show about what they're talking about in the movie, for some reason, I like that better.
I'd rather have that than a character that they just are explaining something to the
Yeah,
whole way through,
right.
like Blade.
Yeah. And
keep going.
Even the Slayers thing, like in the beginning of that, they're talking about, well, this is our guy, and Cable's doing great, and blah, blah, blah. But they do a good job of explaining it without making it confusing.
And I thought it was interesting. The story supposedly takes place in 2034.
Yeesh.
So we're creeping, man.
Yeah, we're 8 years away from Waffle Guy.
Do you like waffles?
Oh, God. Keep him away.
Could still be your future, David.
No. Stuff has went real wrong in 8 years if I end up dunking waffles.
Yeah, we like waffles.
With my whole hand into a bowl.
I like the story. Mm-hmm. I know it's simple. I know that it's like, I don't care. It's fun to watch.
Yeah.
I gave it a 7.
Okay. Yeah, the story here is pretty simple, but I liked how they didn't give it all to you, and you find out that, like every movie where like your protagonist is innocent of everything, and it's really him getting screwed over with everything. But it's a relatively easy story to watch, easy to understand, wraps itself up in a nice little bow. Everything is good here. I gave it a 7 too. All right, our next category here is... Did you act right? Oh, yeah.
The Drag Me to Hell lady is pretty awful. I haven't found something I like her in, honestly.
She's Motorcycle Girl, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. She's not in it a whole hell of a lot.
No.
So that's okay.
She's like really the only one that like stood out as like, but everyone else is fine.
There is some good acting in here, especially from
Ludacris.
You need to get out. You need to get out. You need to get out.
I hit strings, but now I'm free.
I got no strings on me.
Everything is very average in this. Gerard Butler does a good job, and the lady, what is her name from Hitch? Allegra.
Who she is in it.
Yeah, she does a really good job of like being controlled and having to emote while purposely not emoting.
Yeah.
She does a pretty good job of that. But everything else in here is kind of either way over the top. John Leguizamo and the guy from This Is Us and Heroes. Who's that guy?
Rick Rape.
Yeah, Rick Rape, which is a weird name to have.
Who has the weirdest mouth. It's like if someone drew a caricature of Sylvester Stallone.
I think that he has that though. I think
he does.
Yeah, like that's some kind of thing that he's got.
A mini stroke.
Well, whatever, a palsy or something like that.
He had it in Heroes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he certainly wasn't leaning into it like Rick
no
Rape,
way.
where he's snapping his underpants and yeah. But yeah, it's pretty average here. I gave it a 5.
Wow. All right. This is peak Gerard Butler for me.
Oh yeah.
So I'm going to give it a 6.
Yep.
Even for him, because this is like, does it get any better? I mean, 300 gamer.
300 is better.
Yeah.
As far as Gerard Butler goes. But our next category here is Did you show your work?
It's got an awesome style. I know that might be a turnoff for some people, but it has those like same Crank vibes, that like high octane action.
Yeah.
I just like, even if it's not for you, you have to admire that they lean into it, and like it's got a style, it's got a vibe.
The movie's called Gamer. They're
Yeah.
trying to make this look like a video game and trying to make it seem like you're in a computer living through all this stuff. And they do a really good job. And the gore effects in here, the fight scenes, the music, this thing starts off with
Sweet dreams
are made. Marilyn Manson singing. And that song, so good. I thought they did a really good job, like I said, with all the effects. Explosions. It's a lot of practical trucks flipping over and stuff like that.
And they add the dancing, man. You haven't talked about that. That's one of your favorite scenes, dancing.
Yeah.
All the Slayer scenes. Costumes are super cool in the society. Mm-hmm. The disgusting stuff is very disgusting. Yeah. So whether you like it or not, they did a good job.
Yep.
Yeah, they're eating the waffles.
Waffles!
Oh, and there was a part where they go to the club and people are hanging from hooks.
I know.
It's from their skin.
It's unreal.
It
hurts a lot to watch.
Yeah.
Well, and the whole thing, it's just like society has turned into everybody's just base stupid needs. Where do you go? Well, you go here and do all the stuff that you wouldn't do in the real world and blah, blah, blah. Showing how you pick the costume for your avatar and all that stuff. It was just very well done, very cool. Cable saying to that girl, stop talking. Don't say anything. I don't want to get attached to you because I know I'm going to see your head blown off. And then her head gets blown off. But yeah, it was, they did a really good job with it. I gave it an 8.
Me too.
Cool. All right. Next category here is Did you bring the badassery? And
the categories are dark comedy.
Yeah.
Psychological thriller. Action.
Oh, hell yeah.
Sci-fi.
No. God dang it.
There's no sky or science in it.
Oh, there's science. I mean, like there's brain.
Yeah, and there's some sky.
nanotech
You saw
and whatever.
clouds.
There is. Yeah.
Thriller.
Sure. I guess.
It has a psychological dark comedy action thriller.
Yeah.
It's very badass.
Yeah.
I just think it's a cool movie.
I do too. Now let me ask you this.
Okay.
Samurai Movie Jam partner.
Yes.
Is this movie even close to as good if Gerard Butler isn't in it?
Who do you switch? Who is it instead? Anybody?
I don't care. Put anyone else.
Jason Statham.
I still don't think it's as good.
No.
I think that Gerard Butler does such a good job of being that death row, badass, stubbly faced, sweaty, bad man that, like, I don't know if this movie works as good with almost anyone else. I'm sure we could do. I'm sure there's someone out there that we're not thinking of that would make it better.
Ed Helms.
Yes, Ed Helms.
There you go. Answer
Tuna?
solved.
Yeah. But yeah, he's
Dude,
so
is
good.
he looks the most badass when he's got that shotgun burn on his shirt when he's running around dragging his hot wife.
Yeah, and what the fight scene during the I've got you under my skin.
Yeah.
God dang.
So cool.
So good.
Okay.
But anyways, as far as badass goes, it's very badass.
Yes.
This movie is it's pretty peak as far as that goes. So I'm giving it as an 8 for badassery as well.
Yeah, 8 for me too. I thought you were going higher by the way you were talking there.
Well, yeah, but there's more badass stuff in here. It might have even gotten more if it wasn't for Fat Ass Waffle Man.
Waffles!
Oh, come on.
Dude,
It's so gross.
It's me in my guts. Like, oh, God. It's so messy. I think that's why I don't order chicken wings in restaurants, because I don't want to be the guy that everybody walks past their table and I've got buffalo sauce on my chin and all over my hands, and they're like, you just don't even care about anything.
If I do, it's like the napkin's in my hand while I'm eating. So as soon as I sit down, I'm just like,
I just go under the table. If there's a tablecloth, I just sit under there and wipe my face on the tablecloth, because no one can see me under there and I can eat my wings in peace.
Yeah.
But if I'm above table, I get boneless wings so you can eat them with a fork.
Yep.
It's just a better way to go. All right. Anyway, our last category here is, did you keep your promise?
But it's super simple. This movie is fun and it's extremely rewatchable.
Right.
I'm going to go with a 7.
Yep. Again, the reason that it's on this show is because it's just a fun, easy thing to watch. When I was watching it, I was just sitting there going, "This is fantastic." It is holding my attention easily every single minute. There's no parts where I was like, "Oh, come on, let's move." Just great. Super fun movie. Action in it is fantastic. It's a gamer movie about gaming. It's great. I had a super good time. I'm giving it an 8.
Nice work. Yeah,
All right.
All the people that listen to this too, that are just like fun, kind, unpretentious, like enjoying movies.
Yeah.
They're going to feel the same way as we do. I guarantee it.
Right. Our demographic knows this, and they're going to tune in because they're like, gamer, oh, that movie's awesome. Let's hear about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I don't know I don't know how it gets a 30%. I don't think
29%.
29, whatever. It's that's unreal to me. That
it's at least a good time. It's not
it's very dumb.
It feels like it violated you if it got a 29.
Yeah, like it's not that bad. Like it's still, if you went into the movie Gamer and went, well, I wasn't expecting that. What are you talking about? Did you watch the trailer? What do you even mean? The movie's called Gamer. It's not called a thoughtful inquisition on the state of video game violence and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, do you know what time it is?
Oh, would you look at that?
Yeah.
Do you know what time it is?
It's math time.
While you're finishing up that math, let's do a most valuable samurai.
Gerard Butler.
That's correct.
It's not even close.
Let's get into Would You Rathers. These are other movies with a Rotten Tomato score of 29 or an IMDb score of 5.7. You got to tell me, in 6 months from now, you got to throw a movie on. Which would you rather watch? Is it Fountain of Youth or Gamer?
What's Fountain of Youth?
So Fountain of Youth is, I haven't seen it, but I wanted to know if you saw it.
Oh.
But it's a new one. John Krasinski, I think it's an Apple Plus movie.
Oh, right. No.
You haven't seen it?
I haven't seen it, no.
Okay, me neither.
I know what you're talking about, no. And the answer is Gamer, probably, even despite that.
Yeah. I do kind of want to check it out, but I got really bad scores.
So did this.
Which is too bad, because I'd love to see John Krasinski in a role sort of like lead adventure guy.
Yeah.
I think he'd be really good at
He
that.
would be an awesome new Indiana Jones.
Yes, that's what I mean.
Yeah, right.
Which I was hoping that maybe that would turn out to be, but probably not.
Yeah.
Banana Hulk. Not to be confused with Banana Hulk.
Gamer, I think.
Gamer for me.
Yeah.
The Meg.
Oh, I love The Meg.
I actually
I'll watch
finished
The
it.
Meg.
I only got about a half an hour in. I never went back. But
I'll watch
not
The
that I
Meg.
didn't like it. You're gonna watch The Meg?
Yeah.
I gotta rewatch
I
it.
love The Meg.
Darn it. Okay.
Meg 2's not bad either.
Really?
Yeah, Kaiju Metal.
Fantastic Four. The OG Chris Evans as
Gamer.
Gamer?
Yep.
For sure, me too. And then Waiting with Ryan Reynolds.
Probably Gamer. I like it. Well, I guess if I want a comedy or whatever.
No, that's hard.
Then
It's
yeah.
two different
But Waiting
categories.
is very fun too.
I'll do Gamer.
Yep. You lived Waiting.
I did. I did lots of waiting.
Yeah.
All right, let's get a final score.
Okay, our final score for Gamer is a 72.
Ooh-wee.
And
So that means it's a C minus?
Sure.
Yep, that's a C minus.
C minus. Now we all get to wait for Dave again while I pull up the stupid thing. Don't put bananas in my butt. Don't put bananas in my butt. I told you several times before, my butt is not a banana door. Did you ever hear that?
No.
Oh, God. Now it's stuck in your head forever. I've been singing it for 3 days.
Where'd you hear it?
I don't know, doom scrolling, and there's this guinea pig that's like doing this dance.
Yeah.
Don't put bananas in my butt. Don't put bananas in my butt. Okay. Gamer is tied with another one of my favorites, Wanted. It is 1 point below Zombieland, a few points below Reign of Fire, and it beat Blade by 1 point.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's right in there, in that whole Dave likes action movies. Here's all of them in the same place. So, yeah.
Perfecto.
Yep.
That's a score. We did it. We're going to give you a little bit of extra jam. We do extra jam on the BMR Patreon because we're part of the Bad Movies Rule universe for our normal current movie episodes. But for these nostalgic movies, we give you a little taste of what that jam is.
Get a little smidge on your toast. A little extra jam.
So what I'm going to do, we're going to try to figure out the most badass scene. I'm going to give you 3 scenes. And you have to tell me, rank them from least badass to most badass. Okay. The 3 scenes are the elevator scene. Yeah. So that includes Terry Crews in there killing him, the fat guy loving it, and then the elevator doors open and Gerard Butler rips him out of there.
Yeah, it's great.
And that fight, that's really great. Next one is I've Got You Under My Skin. It's the dance and fight at the end of the movie.
Got you under my skin.
And the third one is look at this knife. Imagine me sticking it in your gut. Think about it. Make it real.
Yeah, that's great too.
All right, there's 3 of them.
Okay, number 3 is elevator fight. If I have a gripe about Terry Crews against Gerard Butler, Terry Crews, they made him seem like he was going to be way more formidable than he was.
He was going to eat him.
Yeah,
they made him seem as though he would eat him.
Right. They made it seem like he was just going to work him like a part-time job. And they fight, and it's good and whatever. But I thought that Gerard Butler would have a harder time with Terry Crews.
Yes.
And he kind of gets dealt with pretty soundly and quickly.
Quickly shoots him in the foot.
Yeah. Anyway, that is number 3. Elevator fight is number 3. Very cool. I'm gonna add one here. Number 4 is elevator fight. Number 3 is get me drunk, and then him stumbling to that truck and puking in there and pissing in there. I laughed. That's so stupid.
I have it as my most ridiculous scene.
Yeah, it is so stupid, but it's fun.
Did they not see Back to the Future 3? It doesn't work. Alcohol doesn't work. It blows a big metal chunk out of your car. Doc Brown gets pissed. He's like, that's going to take a month to repair. And that's just booze. This is booze that has been processed through a body.
Well, he chugs it pretty quickly before he throws it up. The only problem I have with it, we can do that.
Why didn't he just keep the bottle in his vest? Like, a bottle? Great. Whip.
Or just dump the bottle it was in his pocket. Nobody saw it. Why don't you just dump the bottle into the tank?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Keep the bottle with you. When you get there, put it in there instead of possibly dying because you're quickly drunk.
Yeah, and he was too quickly drunk. I've drank enough times to know that it doesn't hit you that fast. It takes about 10 minutes, 15 minutes to get in there. So you'd have time to get to that thing and then quickly. But Simon going, oh, that's gross. Stop. Oh, man, what are you doing? It's fun. Anyway, okay. So
that's number 3.
That's number 3.
Okay.
For me.
Yes.
Number 2 is watch the knife. Watch it going into you.
Look at this knife. Imagine me sticking it into your gut. Think about it. Make it real.
That's so good. And then number 1, and it's not even close, the I've Got You Under My Skin thing with him dancing around and all you can tell that the inmates are just like, do I fight yet? But then they gotta like it's just great. It's so cool.
Some of them are crying like, this is so embarrassing.
I'm supposed to be a badass. Why am I doing a musical number? I mean, it's good, but I'm gonna go fight.
Did someone record this? I've never danced like this.
But they didn't have to do that. They didn't have to make it a musical number, but it was super cool.
Yeah, very fun.
Yep.
Speaking of badass scenes, I paint and draw badass scenes. Quick promo for my website, briandrawsmovies.com. You can go check out my artwork there. Lots of different movies. I don't have one from Gamer. If I had one from Gamer, what should it be?
Anthony Michael Hall and
Gerard
Butler
with the knife.
when they've got the knife right in between each other.
Yeah, that's a cool shot.
Yeah.
All right, good idea. I'm not going to do that though. But you can check out all my other stuff, briandrawsmovies.com. And if you see something you like, use the coupon code SAMURAI and you'll get 25% off.
Wow, that's like 0.25% off.
Next here is most ridiculous scene.
Oh, next year?
No, the next here.
Oh.
Next here on the list.
Next year? We can't do this again until next year.
I did the truck that runs on vomit booze. I got into that already. Do you have a most ridiculous?
It's not like the Rick rape scene is so stupid and so ridiculous. I get it. I understand.
He's so
why,
ridiculous.
Yeah. Why it needs to be something where Gerard Butler can break him over his knee. You need to hate this dude that much. So yeah, I get it. But it was also like you snapping your underpants. It's like the fourth time you do. Yeah.
How about Simon's interrogation by that dude, the detective?
What is Keith David doing there, by the way? He's in barely any of this.
And I would put it up as maybe the most close talking I've ever seen in a movie.
Yeah. I was thinking when I was watching it, like, I hope his breath is okay.
Yeah.
Right up his nose.
Simon is leaning back in the chair, and I'm pretty sure he had his knees on the armrest, just like, where do you think we're doing?
Yeah. I did think it was kind of funny that he's like, pistachio butter? They make that?
Yeah, I know.
It's amazing.
Yeah. Sandwich order category. What does Gerard's character order at Red Robin? Oh, you didn't do the yum either.
Oh, sorry. Do it again.
What does Gerard's character order at Red Robin?
Yum.
That's way better.
Yeah. He orders a rare steak sandwich.
Steak sandwich. What does he get to drink?
Vodka. Straight.
Just straight vodka. And what does Michael C. Hall's character order?
Oh, it's something with vegetables or something. His bitch ass smelling every chip and throwing the wow. What did the chip smell like that you went, nah. But this one smelled okay. I hate your guts.
Who wins between those two in an endless steak fry eating contest?
Gerard Butler.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Smokes them.
Right.
Well, let's add Terry Crews to the mix now. Who wins?
God, Terry Crews, 100%. That dude's intaking probably 3,000 to 5,000 calories a day or something.
What's Terry Crews shit talking while he's eating steak fries?
His veins are all popping out. You don't shit what you know about seasoned salt.
Lowry's.
Yeah. It's proprietary, but this is just Lowry's. Yep.
All right, best line. Mine is Terry Crews when he's singing real low. I've got no strings, so I have fun. I'm not tied up to anyone.
Yeah.
Super creepy.
It is. But my favorite lines in the movie are the look at the knife. Imagine it going into your stomach. Yeah, that's so good.
Biggest laugh. Mine is when John Leguizamo dies. He just gets he's sweeping and just gets shot. I'm joking.
No,
I didn't have a biggest
It is
laugh.
funny because there's they set this dude up like he's supposed to matter in this movie, and then I don't know if they only had him for a day and said, well, we've ran out of time. Can we have you for 10 more minutes so that you can get killed because we need you?
People will wonder what's up with
Yeah,
you.
they'll wonder why you're not in the movie anymore. Because it's just like, you shouldn't be here. Okay. And then, all right, I guess that's the end of him. You've had him in 4 scenes now that he was apparently supposed to be something to you. Like a friend, I don't know.
Well, it definitely affected Gerard.
Right.
Cable's character. He was pissed off. Yeah.
Yeah. So I suppose maybe that's what it was, is just more motivation for Cable to be Cable. But yeah, it was weird.
Is it better with zombies?
Yeah.
My answer is yes.
Yeah. I think that if they had another Slayers game where it was fill it in, dinosaurs, zombies, where like you send a bunch of death row inmates to go shoot zombies or dinosaurs, also probably doing very well on TV if you can make that work.
Yeah. Okay. Let's say that it's not even a separate game. Let's say it's the same game. They're doing this same life, same storyline.
Yeah.
But a zombie outbreak happens. So while they're in this game, zombies start busting in. So these guys are being controlled by somebody else, but like the death stakes have like doubled.
Yeah. Or you could have like you say, you could have people being the zombies. Do that too. Gamer 2.
Most badass weapon?
Those bullets that like you can just shoot out and then they find a person and
Oh, there you go. I couldn't think of one. That's a good one. Most badass death.
There's a lot of head explosions here.
Yeah, it's good. Terry Crews double neck break.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good.
Breaks his neck and then turns around and breaks it again the other way.
Right.
That was pretty sweet. And
but I guess Terry Crews's neck is a freak of nature. You had to break it twice.
You didn't have an axe. You had to do something.
Didn't even hurt. Oh, shoot. Because his traps are insane.
It's insane.
Stupid.
Yeah. And then also Rick Rape getting Batman, Nightfall.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but he probably doesn't die there, but his back's broke.
Yep.
Boobs and dicks.
All kinds of them.
So many boobs.
Yeah, it sucks, right? I hate this.
Boobs everywhere.
Yep. Shannon often accuses us because for some reason, every time that she is watching one of these movies that I have to watch, it's the scene where boobs show up. For like, you guys only watch movies with boobs? I was like, no.
That's so funny because Ashley watches all those like smutty, like what's the new one? Off Campus.
Yeah.
She's watched it like 2.5 times.
Come on.
She loves it. She's in the third book now. She loves it. But like every time I walk in,
that good?
It's all smutty and smut. I'm like, oh, let's see what you're watching here.
Yeah, you living vicariously through Netflix.
Who would you hang with and what would you do? I'm going to take Simon. We're just going to play video games.
Yeah.
In his cool little space.
He does have a pretty cool place there, but
it's like a little gamer cocoon.
Yep. It seems so comfy.
Yeah.
Like, can I get a peanut butter sandwich, no crust, and half the world wanting to buy my character for $50 million? That'd be pretty great.
Worst hang?
John Leguizamo, because of that tooth. I don't like it. And he talks weird.
Fine.
It is funny when he's like, hey, you shut up. You don't say anything.
Mine's Rick Rape.
Oh, yeah. That would probably be pretty bad, too.
You have to hang out with him, though, because you didn't say him.
What do you want to do? No, thank you. I'll just stay here.
Stop pushing my back down. Replace a character in this with another character that actor plays in something else.
Yeah. Gerard Butler in 300.
Yeah, damn right. That was my number one.
Right.
How cool would that be?
Tonight, we dine in hell.
Everyone else is dressed like a soldier, and here he comes. Yeah. He's got a cape on,
just
a big helmet.
Sword and whatever. Bullets are sparking off his helmet. Dang.
That would be so cool. I also said, how about Dexter, obviously,
sure.
Just a little creepier. And then what if Leguizamo as Sid the Sloth? He has two funny teeth there.
Yeah.
Hey, shit, what's going on here?
Hey, Cable, you better slow down.
So you want me to sweep over here?
It's getting really cold out here, guys.
Movie memorabilia. What do you want to keep from this movie? I'm taking the whole gamer cocoon. We're putting it in the Samurai Movie Jam warehouse.
Yes, that'd be fine.
Okay.
Have that.
It's social media post?
It's Gerard Butler. It's not feeling good. Pukey face. But I found a truck. Smiley face.
Someone got a selfie in the back. Like,
yeah.
I think Cable got abducted by the ghost from Matrix 2.
He's filming out the back. It's not even snowing, guys. What are these guys doing? Why two plows, right? Ew.
Unseen scene. Dexter, as a child in dance class, learning to dance. The kid gets picked on. Also, there's another kid in there. It's Ryan Gosling. He's really good at dancing. It's that video you always see of him dancing on the internet when he was younger.
Yeah.
He gets so pissed off. He has to have revenge on this dude. And just like everybody, he's mad at the world.
Yeah. Then he's like, the only way that I can solve this is by controlling that kid's brain.
Yes.
So I'm going to go study nanotechnology. And then the first person he tests it on is Ryan Gosling. And
Yeah.
Ryan Gosling blows his nose or whatever. And then he gets that in his brain. And then they go to class the next day. And he just makes Ryan Gosling dance terribly. Like the song starts and he just starts going.
But actually, he could never really learn to dance, so he decided instead, I'm just going to control this kid and live vicariously through him.
Yeah, see the world through his eyes.
So really, Ryan Gosling is not Ryan Gosling.
And then Ryan Gosling ends up in Blade Runner 2025. And then that's how it keeps him alive. What is the year? 2049?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Oh, well, that's screwed up.
Yep.
That can
We
never
blew it.
happen now.
Never mind.
Does Cable win in a fight against Liam Neeson in Taken?
Yes.
Does he win in a fight against Dutch?
Yes.
All right. Well, then does Cable win in a fight against Will Smith on Oscar night?
Well, after the first slap, yes.
Best character to replace with Gary Busey. There's only one right answer.
Michael C. Hall?
You're damn right. Yeah. Because how unhinged is that dance number?
That is great, but also he goes on the talk show and she's like, can we talk about society? He's like, why don't we talk about buttered sausage?
That's where that interview's from.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, but then he starts doing the snapping. And his arms really like that. And what he makes the other people do, the other ones are just like flapping around like geese.
Yep. Honk, honk, honk. And Gerard Butler's just
Like,
standing there.
what the
Uh-oh. This is even crazier than the other thing.
Yes, it would be. He'd be more scared. Like, what
He would
is
just
going
start
on?
slowly walking back up the stairs. I'm good. Never mind. You're fine.
There you go. Didn't even have this. Which comic book character should Gary Busey right now play?
Oh, man. I don't know. He's trying to think of the most craziest thing.
Let's have him be Alfred in Batman.
I got your suit. And it's just a Speedo. I pressed your suit.
All right. Any other movie questions for this? I had, who is fighting the Slayers?
What do you mean?
So the death row inmates, the crazy people,
Oh, right.
have to get through this competition. Who is fighting them?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Maybe it's a different level of people who have to volunteer, or
It seems like everybody in the game has to be some level of volunteering for whatever. So maybe those guys volunteer for one, and if they make it, then they're out. Like the cash register people and whatever.
The other thing I was thinking about is the logistics behind society, kind of like you were saying. Like, is it a dome that they all have to go into?
Yeah.
How do they get into the costume that the people picked? When do they use the bathroom? When do they eat? How does it all work?
I guess my other it's not really a question. It's just more of something I thought of. But how low do you have to go or be? It would be one thing if it was like Severance, where you don't even know what happened to you while you're in there.
Right.
But it's a complete nother to be sitting there getting accosted by Rick Rape and looking up at your ex-husband plastered across a building.
Right.
It's, God.
Current husband.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, so gross. Like, why wouldn't they at least make the technology where it kind of blinks you out so you don't have to deal with all this stuff?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or that
Gross.
you can't have actual sex.
Yeah.
Because this is not pleasurable for anybody. The waffle guy's just eating waffles.
Don't talk about it.
Let's wrap this sucker up.
All righty. Thanks for coming to this mini jam of Gamer. Next
week, you'll hear about
we will
Supergirl.
hear about and Lobo's there. So for the Momoa Gosling thing, we won't even have to do that category on next.
Because he's going to be in it.
He'll be in it. I'm excited to see it.
The week after Supergirl, we're going to be doing Birdcage.
Birdcage. That's a great movie, too. So, yeah, thanks for coming out. Reach out to us at samuraimoviejam@gmail.com on all the Facebook, the TokTik, the Instagram. We'd love to hear from you.
And tell your friends to listen.
Tell your friends to listen.
Say, hey, I listened to this. I listened to this podcast, and it wasn't too shitty.
That's right.
Why don't you check it out?
This was slightly better than average. Yeah, absolutely. Go check out Bad Movies Rule. Go check out the Bad Movies Rule Patreon. Do all that stuff. And we will see you on the next one.
Woohoo!